This video demonstrates how to install the Arrow DC500 Door Closer in a parallel arm configuration. In this setup, the closer body mounts on the push side of the door, while the arm bracket attaches to the underside of the frame stop. Before beginning, review the installation template included with your closer. The Arrow DC500 can be installed to open 100 degrees, 120 degrees, or up to 180 degrees, depending on your project requirements. For this demonstration, we'll set the door to open 100 degrees. Start with the door layout. Measure from the pivot point of the top hinge and mark 9 7/16 inches over on the face of the door. From that mark, measure 1 inch further and make another line. These two marks define the mounting hole centers for the closer body. Then measure 2 1/4 inches down from both lines and square them off. These layout lines establish the vertical mounting position for the closer. Next, move to the top of the frame. Measure again from the hinge pivot, not the edge of the stop, and mark 9 7/16 inches across the head of the frame. Use the parallel arm bracket as a guide to mark your screw holes accurately. Once the layout is complete, use a center punch to mark each location. This helps the screws start properly. Pre-drill one pilot hole with a 3/16 inch drill bit to make installation smoother. Now mount the closer body. On a parallel arm mount, the cylinder end of the closer must face away from the hinges. Hold the closer body in position. Align it with your marks and fasten it securely using the self-drilling screws provided. Before proceeding, install the 2 small cover screws on top of the closer body. Doing this now makes attaching the decorative cover later much easier. Next, attach the parallel arm bracket to the frame. Align it square and flush with the underside of the stop. Then secure it firmly with the provided screws. If the frame stop is narrow, use the spacer shim included in the hardware kit to maintain proper alignment. Now prepare the closer arm. The Arrow DC500 features a 2-piece arm assembly consisting of a main arm and an adjustable forearm. Remove the connecting screw to separate the 2 pieces. Attach the main arm to the closer spindle. The spindle is shaped so the arm will only seat in one orientation. To position it correctly, preload the closer slightly by turning the spindle about 1/8 of a turn with a wrench or vice grips. Then drop the arm onto the spindle and secure it with the supplied screw and washer. Next, attach the forearm foot to the parallel arm bracket using the 2 short screws. Make sure the long side of the foot faces toward the hinge. Reconnect the forearm to the main arm using the screw you removed earlier. With the door nearly closed, align both arms so they sit parallel with the frame stop, then tighten securely. The mechanical installation is now complete. Next, let's fine-tune the closer for smooth, consistent operation. The Arrow DC500 features 3 hydraulic adjustment valves located on the closer body. The sweep speed controls the main closing motion. The latch speed controls the final few inches of closing. The Backcheck provides resistance as the door opens to prevent slamming or overextension. Use the provided hex key to make small adjustments. Turn clockwise to slow, counterclockwise to increase speed. For ADA compliance, set the door to close in approximately 15 seconds from fully open to closed. Adjust the Backcheck to engage around 90 degrees of opening to cushion the swing and protect the frame. At the end of the closer barrel, you'll find the spring power adjustment screw. Turning this screw clockwise increases closing force, ideal for heavier or exterior doors exposed to wind or pressure. After all adjustments, open and close the door several times to confirm smooth sweep, positive latch, and balanced closing speed. Finally, install the decorative cover.